Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as Germany. So let's just go ahead and jump into today's episode because before we unpause the game, there are quite a few things I'd like to get taken care of. The first thing is I want to take these decisions that we have available here. So we have one that's going to require the use of political power and the other two will not. The one that uses political power will be developing these oil fields, which we could always use more oil. We're trading for a lot. So I think doing that might be worth it in the long run. That's like a factory worth of oil. But also it's in the state, so if you build that state up, then you can get more oil from it. So we'll do that one. And then we also have some decisions down here which use command power. Now one thing I didn't realize is that you get these effects immediately. Yeah, you get the experience. But yeah, you use command power, so I definitely want to do it. But you get the experience right away, so I don't think we want to do it until we spend it. So let's go ahead and spend it first because we have 483 air experience. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a new variant for our fighters. We are actually in a surplus of fighters now. I think we have like 100 something in the stockpile, so we have solved our issues when it comes to the fighter shortages. So that's really good. So let's get some better fighters out there, and this is really just going to increase their air attack and their max speed, and it's only going to use 240 of our air experience. So yeah, we're going to want to go ahead and change up the line here. Now, I think a big part of the reason why we've been having so many equipment issues, there's two parts to that. One of it is because of the fact that we are not doing concentrated industry, which does give a lot more production bonuses. So I think we're feeling the effects from that. Now, given not going with concentrated has its bonuses as well, but in the long run, I always find that concentrated industry gives a lot more equipment just in the long run. I think it's the better one, and that's why I typically go for it. But we didn't do it in this one, and thus I think we have again feeling that effect for not having concentrated industry. But on top of that, I think the real issue is the attrition. Our units have been facing attrition across the front. Now you'll notice that the situation's not as bad. You won't see too many provinces, or excuse me, too many units that have attrition because we spread them out quite a bit. But for a long time, we were facing serious attrition, and I think that's where the equipment was going. Minus, the planes, of course. Those were just being lost because they were being shot down. We just didn't have a high enough numbers here. But yeah, we are no longer short on the fighters, so that's good. Also, reprioritized our factories, just changed up where they were all going based on what we needed the most. So yeah, we'll have better fighters going out there, slightly better fighters. We do still have some air experience to spend, but you know what? Let's go ahead and take these decisions. I think we can do one of them and not max out on the army experience. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do this one first. Actually, I think we can do both. Yeah, because that would give you the 500. And so that way we can go ahead and spend the army experience now. Although I think we're researching new tanks, aren't we? We are. 58 days here and we get the new tanks. So we probably don't want to spend too much of it, but we also don't want to just sit here, maxed out. So let's just see if there's any adjustments to make to our units. Maybe that's the best way to do it. I don't know what all we don't have. Those guys aren't done yet. We're not using a lot of those, so might not want to change them. These are done. Yeah, the mountain troops are done. We're done there. I think we might actually be done with everybody. And this also hurt us on the equipment when I made all those adjustments at the same time. Yeah, I guess we can go do field hospitals here for these guys. Just change them up a little bit. This will reduce our experience a little bit, so we're not maxed out. But I think 58 days we would be again. So yeah, we might have to spend a little bit on some tanks. So let's go and see what we want to get here. We currently got the field hospitals, engineer company, support, artillery, and the recon. So for the last one, I don't think we need anti-tanks here. These guys are mostly for defending. I think if we were to get anything, it would probably be logistic companies because supply has been an issue everywhere we go. So I think this could help, even if it is a smaller division that doesn't need as much supply. So we'll change that up. And I won't spend the experience until it maxes out because I'd really like to have 500 experience for those medium tanks when they're done. So we'll see if we can do that. Actually, this is what we could do. We could spend a little bit on the light tanks if we get maxed out here. We can spend a little bit on light tanks because this is light tank 3s. This is as high as it goes. So we're not going to get any new light tanks. So yeah, I think we'll do that if we see it getting too high there. But I would like to have as much experience as possible for those medium tanks once they are done. All right, so we got that all done. The next thing I want to do is I want to take one of these planes here, one of these air wings. We'll probably do the close air support that's over here. And then we're going to have them I don't know where we're going to move them just yet. I guess we'll move them right here. And then we're going to have them attempt to bomb, rather than do a naval strike, do the port strike and attempt to bomb any British ships that are in port here. Because where else would they be repairing? You know, we know that the fleet has been around here, so you'd assume they'd be repairing in one of these two ports here. So we're going to try and bomb them, see if we have some success. Bomb those that are repairing or just sitting there in port. And maybe we can get more of the British fleet destroyed. I don't know, we'll just have to see. And then the last thing we need to do is we need to get the rest of these tanks assigned. They just finished up training. We're going to give these 2 mediums to Rommel because he doesn't have any medium tanks. He's just got those lights. So we'll give him the mediums. And then with the last light tank, this will go to Garrisoning. Over here, now I am noticing that we do have 2 front lines here, so let me just fix that. Which one's which though is the question. Okay, so this is the shorter one, so we want to take that one and have them assigned to this one, and then go ahead and delete this one here. Alright, so that looks good. What we might want to do, because I just messed this all up. Yeah, I just messed this all up, so I think some of our tanks stopped moving. These guys are still going, so that's fine. They're still going too, so that's good to go. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're fine. Alright, so I think that's all we needed to do before we press play, so let's go and let it go, let it roll. And let's see how we progress here. Remember, we cut off all these divisions last episode, so now we're attempting to get them all wiped out. Where's this guy retreating to? He's retreating that way. Alright, so we're just going to try and get across this river real quick. And we just need to get all of our units moving forward, essentially. They're all cut off, so it doesn't really matter how we go about doing this. So we're going to go this way. Yeah, just push forward here. Doesn't matter where they attack as long as they're attacking, so we can get all these troops here wiped out. Probably not going to attack with those guys. Remember, the Green Army just got here. Rommel's troops just arrived, so they're going to be pretty weak. Let's have, I guess that guy stay here, I suppose. We want to attack there, but yeah, we're a little bit too weak to do that now. Let's go up to this province then. Try and get behind all these guys here. Alright, looking good. This guy can come over to, you know, he should help out in this front. I don't know what he's doing right now, but let's get him coming over here and helping out. We did cut all these divisions off, excellent. They're about to reconnect it though, so that's a bit of a problem, so let's go ahead and stop them from doing that, if we can. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a long time, so we should be able to stop them. And then with this tank unit, let's just start expanding down, taking territory, cutting off areas, and just hope we don't get, you know, get ourselves cut off. Another thing we could do is shoot over to this capital here, try and get Shaanxi knocked out of it. That'd be an option as well. But I think it'd be better to go this way. So we're going to attempt this. Remember, we don't want to get ourselves cut off, so we need to be careful on what we do. Let's have this guy go over here. Yeah, I got to get these units here destroyed. In fact, it might be better, instead of doing what I'm doing, to get this area thickened up. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Just thicken it up a little bit so they can't so easily reconnect things. In fact, let's go this way. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Alright, so trying to destroy that one unit there. It looks like we have had success already on bombing the British fleets. Yep, they got a carrier that's currently repairing. Well, I guess he's not repairing. We barely hit him, honestly. Just did a little bit of damage there. There are some troop convoys out here, so that's good news. Means we are engaging those troop convoys as they attempt to do invasions of us. Are those troop convoys as well? Yeah, and I assume that those ones are either going into this port to defend it from our invasion or leaving it. Either way, we want to get them destroyed. Oh yes, that's right, we have this invasion over here. I don't know how well this is going. It looks like they are going to destroy those troops, unfortunately. We tried to build the port up. We were unsuccessful, not able to get it done in time because they were attacking. Same thing over here. So these invasions have all failed. Yeah, that's a real bummer. Okay. It's just been a lot more problematic invading Ireland than I expected. They have a lot more units over there than I expected. So yeah, they're doing a good job defending that territory. So yeah, let's go and push forward here. There's nobody defending it, so might as well try and grab some key provinces here if we can. These guys are trying to break out. If we attack this province here, then it wouldn't matter. Let me just see when they get out of there. It should take them a while. Yeah, it's going to take them a long time. Let's go and have these guys come up over this way. And these guys are already giving some orders. Getting that done. And just looking for openings here. And Mongolia. or the New Mongol Empire, has capitulated, which really didn't result in much because there was other troops in all those areas. We basically just got one province here. That was the only result of that. All right. So let's see if we can't... Well, I mean, it's not going to be any easier here. I forgot the Mongolians didn't have any troops. So yeah, it's not going to make things any easier. There won't be any openings that there weren't available before. I think we got this province as well, and you know what? We probably got these two. I'm not sure, though. But I don't think we had that one. So we might have got a few other provinces. Let's go ahead and start attacking here with the assumption that this guy will get there and get them cut off soon. Still got a lot of troops here that need to get destroyed. So let's go and start working on that effort. Because it's going to be an effort. It's going to require a lot of fighting here. Oops. Oh, Lord. I got way too many divisions assigned here. Alright, so they're going over that way. That's fine. We'll have them go over this way. And should have units attacking right there already. Yep. Alright, excellent. This guy's coming over to this front. We're going to let him do that. I think that'd be a good use for him. Maybe stretch out this Red Army front a little bit so they can kind of help us out here. Let's see if we can stretch that out. Yeah, just a little bit there. Alright, excellent. So we just need to get all these units wiped out. Again, it's going to take a little bit of time because it's a lot of units. That's a lot of territory. Now, they could easily reconnect it by just taking that one province right there. So let's try and stop that. Well, we really don't want that to happen, do we? I'm going to try and attack with these units here. I don't know how well that's going to work. We'll try it out, though. Looks like they're already going to take that one province that we got, unfortunately. Just see what we've done over here. We did sink a Japanese convoy there. I lost some planes there. So far, not as effective with the bombing of the ports yet, but we just started it. Now, we did lose that one division there, not surprising, and we'll likely lose these two as well, but they did do a lot of fighting before they died, so I think they did cause some serious casualties to the Japanese. Alright, so they're going to take that province, and I'm not going to stop them. I don't really care about that. Alright, so let's go and grab these provinces, and you know what? Let's have him go here, and then he can just cover that. And then this guy, once he's done, can then start moving back down here. Go towards that victory point. And port. And airbase. A lot of bonuses taking that there. Alright, so let's go and start attacking over this way now. Get these units here destroyed. This guy has taken that province a little bit quicker than expected. Okay. So I guess we'll have him start attacking this way now, because, well, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, why they're going that way, but seems like they're going the opposite way that they should be going, but we'll take it. Alright, just looking for more openings here where we can get something done. And move these guys down here, because I don't really want to attack across the river here if we can avoid it. Let's move down this way instead. Yeah, these guys are really wanting to break out here, but I don't see how that's going to be possible for them. They're in quite a bad position. Doesn't look like we'll win this attack here, but at least we'll lock them down for right now. Winning most of these, not that one though. But again, we'll just keep it going because these guys are all cut off, so it's not really a problem. Do got to remember to pay attention for the naval invasions that are happening. We did sink a heavy cruiser. That's the first Japanese capital ship that we have sunk of the war. It might be the first surface ship. We might have sunk a few destroyers, but yeah, I don't recall. Yeah, so that very well could be the first surface ship sunk. Alright, so we'll go over here and attack these guys. Let's have this unit come over here and see if we can't get behind them, although it might be better to do it this way. But we're going to go for the capital here instead. This guy here can cut some units off. I go in this way. Same with this unit. Yeah, so just get them pushing forward here. And yeah, things are looking pretty good right now. Yeah, I really like the way things are going for us. They're going pretty smooth, honestly. Now, we're back at the 497 Army experience. I thought that this would not last long. So yeah, let's just go ahead and spend it. And I don't know why I went to this screen. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and spend it. I didn't think it would last with all the fighting that we're currently doing. And what we're going to want to do is just change up those light tanks since, you know, that's the last level. We don't want to spend all the experience. Maybe just a little bit. Obviously got to get the reliability up. Not sure how exactly you want to do this. Do you want to spend 220 or do you want to spend a little bit less? Doing that with 70, I think that would still result in us being maxed out. So let's just go all the way up to 2 here. Increasing the soft attack and armor, though I really would like to get the higher max speed here for these guys, though as you can see here, 15.9 kilometers, the motorized couldn't even keep up with them. That's how fast these units are. That's insane. Yeah, the motorized can't even keep up with these light tanks, so really improving the engine is probably unnecessary. You could actually, you know, sacrifice some speed here if you wanted to, but we'll keep it as is. Let's go ahead and save that, and just to note that I think it would be more efficient to reduce the engine ability for these because they're just so fast and nothing else can keep up with them. So I think it actually would be more efficient to do that. Use your experience elsewhere, but let's keep it balanced for now, I suppose. Have super fast tanks even if they can't use that speed. Let's see what we were having a battle over here against the Japanese fleet. This is our submarines, their whole fleet engaging a couple submarines here. Hopefully they can get out of there. We are still sinking convoys, and they were successful in an invasion. This is things I was worried about here, is them just launching invasions and getting some wins here. They might even be going after this port here, which could be disastrous for us. So what I think we're going to do is let's just take the entire Red Army that's over here and get them coming over to this front, and then after they're done, we're probably going to have them just focus on beating back invasions. Yeah, I just think that this is going to be necessary. Somebody's got to do it. So have the Red Army do it. Since they just arrived in the area. Now some of these are not going to come over here. It's just going to take them too long to get or do the supply. And then the rest is going to take them forever to get over there. And they did take a port, so this is serious. So what we need to do... Yeah, I was kind of worried us not protecting this port would be a problem. So we'll just take a few divisions and get them coming over here. And it might even take a few of the ones over here that aren't training. Like a mountain troop or something. Bring him over here as well. We can always move him back. Maybe one more, since these guys are a little bit closer. Okay, so yeah, just get all the Red Army troops coming over there to help us out. And so that is disastrous, frankly. It's really, really bad. Alright, let's go and push forward here. Try and get these units cut off. Could cut off more divisions, but I think it's better doing it this way. Let's go and have him attack there, and then he's going to go up along the coast here. Get to that port over there. Right, let's bring this unit over here. Same with this guy. Should be able to go somewhere on that front. He's saying he can't because of supply issues. Okay, so this is looking much better. Let's go ahead and try and finish these divisions up here. Might get them all stuck here in the mountain provinces, our last place that we have to fight, but really not much to be done about that. Until those units move, and maybe we can take it while it's undefended. So yeah, this is not a victory. We're going to keep it going. It looks like we did win there, though, so that's good. Alright, so yeah, it's looking pretty good over here, guys. Looking for other openings which we can take advantage of. Not really seeing any. Yeah, there's really nothing else along the front right now that I'm seeing. You might be able to attack right there. Yeah, that might be a win. And if we take that province, then you cut off all these divisions here. We got the Logistic Company 3. Again, these are big, although we're not facing too many supply issues now. It is a region where we continue to have supply problems. So let's go ahead and go after maybe Engineer Company 3's next. That does give you that river attack bonus. Attacking cross rivers can be quite challenging. Let's see what we did over here. Yeah, just no luck on engaging the British fleet. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're like just repairing our ships up or what the deal is, but I'm surprised that planes haven't had more success either, because they're certainly out there patrolling. Now, we're looking at 3 separate invasions here, guys. And this is why we're going to need to have the Red Army defending the ports. Yeah, they're just absolutely going to have to. As soon as we finish up with these, we'll set the Red Army up to defend ports, though what we'll probably have to do is take some of them out of the Red Army, because you're not going to be able to have an invasion and a garrison at the same time. So we're going to have to create a new army, essentially, which is fine. We just got to get the current invasions dealt with, though, before we can really even concern ourselves with that. Let's go ahead and push forward. Ooh, looks like capital here is open, so we're going to grab that. That's their new capital. And you know what? Actually, let's go here instead, and then he can go after that capital province. And then here's just these guys are all cut off. Let's go ahead and thicken this up a little bit while he comes up over this way. Move him over here, and then have these units go across this location. I'm going to attack that unit there, because again, they are cut off, so just trying to get them destroyed here. Lots of units cut off, guys. Quite a few units that are currently cut off from supply. Let's go and attack right there. And again, trying to avoid attacking into that mountain province if we can. And I think, yeah, these are both now wins. You know, we've already moving towards this province here. So now it's just a matter of getting this one done. That should we just throw all the units we have in there, should be able to get it completed. Alright, so yeah, just an absolute insane number of divisions that are being cut off in this conflict here. Let's go move this guy back over to here. Alright, so he's taking care of that. Let's go and push forward here, and we're just about done here already. I wonder if he can go. You have to go this way. Okay. Alright, so we've taken that port province already. Let's go ahead and now push forward here. And he'll, I guess, take care of that guy. Not too worried about it. So, in fact, let's go this way. Kind of thicken it up a little bit. Alright, so just need to get more units down onto the southern front here. Still waiting for the Red Army to get over here. And as you can see, this invasion is becoming disastrous. And just go ahead and create one front here. But yeah, this is becoming really bad. They're already pushing forward. But maybe they'll have their port undefended. We'll be able to easily get it conquered. I'm going to grab that province. This unit is here. And these units, when they arrive, they're also going to be really weak because they, you know, they took the railroads. It's like a destroyer there. And still attempting to go after our submarines. I don't know that we've lost any submarines over here yet. So I think that's gone pretty well for us. Let's see what we got here. Because if we have some submarines, we should probably send them. Since I do got to travel quite a distance. And are these guys repairing? Yeah, they must be repairing because they're still set on patrol. Alright. So yeah, this is looking good. Got this territory over here. Let's have this unit grab this real quick. Going after that port province there. This guy needs to be kept on this order. We're going to attempt to just get behind these guys, get that air base, and then connect with this tank unit here. Alright, so yeah, he's still in the process of thickening this up, but you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and shoot after this capital to try and force their capitulation, because remember, they have all this territory over here as well. Won't really affect anything, though, because there's, you know, other countries that are located in that territory, so it's not going to give it to us. Let's looking for other openings or locations where we have divisions not doing anything. So while he's going over this way, he could go ahead and connect to this front. Yeah. And then we'll have this tank here. And there's not really any victory points here, but I guess the key would be to shoot across to get all the units here cut off. But of course, you still got to get the win here. And that's one thing we've had no success in doing. I'm even going to send another unit, just try and make this happen. And we're going to send this unit. Everybody's going to come over here and try and take that location. See if they can't get it done. So that we can cut off the units here. So the best way to do that, probably just to... well, you know what? Let's do this a little bit more conservative and cut off these guys first. So let's attack here. He's already attacking there, and he's already attacking there. So this actually, right here, will cut all these guys off. So just as we're getting this wrapped up, we just cut up a bunch of other units as well. So it's fantastic news. Attack there. Still got those 3 units that aren't destroyed yet. It looks like we will have to fight in this mountain province, unfortunately. So let's just do it. And we'll have this guy attack here. And he can attack right there. I know that's across a river, so it's probably not going to work, and it's not. The British have broken our cipher, unfortunately. So I'm just hoping we can easily grab that port behind them and get them cut off from supply here, and then just wipe out all the divisions that have landed here. Now, there's still other invasions that are happening here. These might be against non-port provinces. And then we got the one in Korea, which I'm not sure where it's at. It's in North Korea, and there's no ports in North Korea, so I'm not too worried about that invasion. We are losing this attack, so let's just go behind them. We'll take care of them later. Alright, so things are going smooth over there. Let's go and dip back on over to here. Obviously, our invasions were both destroyed. It's just disastrous. We did sink a heavy cruiser there. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the invasion of Ireland has been so tricky. And you know what? The reason why we're not engaging anybody here is because we're sitting on naval invasion support. So let's go and go back to strike force in the hope that we can get their fleet engaged. Because I'm not going to launch those invasions just yet, because we already know that they're not going to succeed. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what we're going to do there yet. Let's go and grab the supports, because yeah, these units are just about cut off here. They can go that way, I don't care. So yeah, we just grab that port and then they're cut off from supply. And that'll be a lot of units that will be able to get destroyed here. All right, so he's coming up over this way. I thought we had a tank unit that was connecting him here. Okay, he's going this way. Got it. All right, so looking good. Just making sure all of our units are pushing forward in all areas. All these guys are pretty weak organization-wise. Having a lot of difficulty with this location here. And what we'll want to do is have Rommel's troops come over here next. So you know what, these troops here that are just sitting here, let's go ahead and give them the new front now, which is going to be to wipe out all the divisions over here, which are not going to fight well in the mountains, so we'll do it this way. So yeah, we'll see how this ends up going. Make sure that everybody has orders. I bet most of them do not. So when they're sitting still, they will get planning bonuses. So they're either moving and attacking or they're planning. Could be, okay, never mind. I was gonna say it could be tricky for the light tank to defeat the motorized division, but it's irrelevant because he moved over here. But we do have to defeat that weakened CAD division, which won't be too much of a challenge. Again, just looking for units that are moving, or aren't moving, excuse me, that are just sitting there, so we can get them moving forward. Those guys are not moving over to that region that we sent them to because of supply. They're concerned. I think justly so. Supply has been an issue again throughout this region, and I think that probably is playing a major role in why our equipment shortages have been so bad. It's simply lack of supply. Let's think an Italian convoy. Are the Italians over here too? Because I've only seen British divisions. And maybe there's Italian divisions as well. I do have the Purple Army training up, if you're wondering why they're taking attrition. We have some of them training up to get their experience back up to the regular level. Sunk another Japanese submarine there and another one there, so that's 2 submarines sunk. So our side is losing convoys through here, but as are the Japanese. And they're losing planes too, since we put fighters over here now. I believe we have fighters here. Yeah, I put some fighters here, so they're helping us out. We don't control the sea though, so couldn't do the invasions. We'll have to wait until we get our fleet over here, which again, I just don't feel comfortable doing it while the, while we have the British fleet looking at their current strength. We did defeat the Chinese Empire, which is these guys here by taking their capital. That's basically old communist China. Again, no effect here. And no effect at all, simply because of the fact that these regions are already, already garrisoned by their troops. But these troops are all really, really weak, so it would not be impossible to get a win here. So I'm going to try. It looks like we should be able to push forward in multiple areas, actually, because these units are just so darn weak. Yeah, we should be able to win all throughout here. So that's nice. And just looking for more openings here we can take advantage of. He's still moving towards that province. Cut those divisions off. Let's go and see what we can do with these light tanks here, or these tanks, I suppose, could go this way. Actually, let's have them go that way, and then we're just going to attack across the river. I know that's not great, but it's 2 tank units going across a river to attack a cav unit. We should do okay at that, you'd think. Alright, so let's go ahead and have this guy move here. He'll attack that unit, and then he's going to go sweep through here. Unfortunately, that guy did get back here. I was hoping to cut him off, but thus far that's looking like it's not going to be successful. Alright, so just pushing forward, kind of thickening this up so they can't easily reconnect those units before we get them destroyed. With this guy here, let's see what we might want him to do. I guess he should probably come down this way. Take those forts while they're not defended. I don't want to have to fight in any fortified provinces if we can't avoid it. Yeah, just not able to get the win here, and so many units just sitting there that could help us out that won't. It's just attacking into this mountain province, man. It's just really, really rough. But we got to get that win there, man. We've been trying for a long time. Watch it end up being irrelevant by the time we finally get it done. We do have the port here now, so these units are cut off. So now it's really easy to get this done. So yeah, we'll just attack throughout here and get these troops finished up. And there's not as many divisions here as I thought there was. Seemed like there was a lot more before, but maybe not. Or maybe we can't see them or something. Not entirely sure, because there should be more divisions there, you would think. So yeah, we'll get those guys wrapped up. They're attacking the port there. He'll be able to leave. Let's go ahead and just start knocking out victory points. Don't want to get ourselves cut off, though, so that's always something to consider. But yeah, we're going to go down this way and grab these victory points. In fact, let's go this way through here. Then he'll grab that one. And if we have multiple units doing it, then it gets a little bit more difficult for them to cut us off. And then you send like another unit to clean areas up, or to move up along the coast here. So what we want to do is like go through here. And it just makes it more difficult for them to like cut us off and destroy us. So this unit here is able to move forward here, but yeah, I think we're going to need to move here and then up. So we'll have to defend right there first. Okay, so yeah, just not enough units on these lines here. So we just need to get them moving forward. Again, they're concerned about supply. That's what the issue is right now. Let's attack over that way. So it looks like we got this done. All these units are now cut off from supply. And so we just got to get them destroyed. We did finish up that other pocket, I think. So now we got these two new pockets that need to get dealt with. And it looks like that's going to be tricky with the current units that we have available. So we'll try to attack with all these units here and see if that would result in a win. And then this unit here is pretty weak, even though he's in the mountains, so I think we might be able to get a win there. Then we just got to get this area knocked out, which is quite ugly. Alright, so yeah, we'll just do it slowly. Still not getting the damn win here. They put more units here, which makes it even less likely that we are going to succeed here. Yeah, I just cannot get the win. How many troops are dying here, man? Just because we cannot defeat these units. Yeah, let's just stop this. We'll let the mountain troop keep on attacking for now. But yeah, it's not going to work. No matter what I do, I just can't win there. Well, again, we'll probably cut them off through other means by the time we ever get that done. Just looking here for invasions of, areas we don't already know about. And still trying to get these troops here wrapped up. Looks like this is just about done. And we'll be able to put the Red Army on different orders. And we already know what those orders are going to be. So yeah, these units are moving very rapidly down here. It's nice to see. Kind of work on getting these the Chinese capitulated. And that would be huge for us if we could make that happen. And we did finish up with that defense now. Excellent. They are trying to reconnect here, but I don't think they'll be able to do it in time. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go and attack that cav unit, try and get him destroyed. And just start pushing forward all through here. Anywhere where we can. Where we have units just sitting there not doing anything. They should be advancing. All these guys are just so darn weak at the moment. Not winning on any of these, but they should get better as they run out of supply, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna take these provinces just so they can't easily reconnect. Gotta push them back here somehow. I think we attempted attacking there and lost. Let's try it again. Looks like it should be a victory this time. I'm going to dip back on over here, just see if anything's changed. Nah, I don't think anything's going to change over there. I just wanted to see if there's like invasions we could support from our allies, perhaps. Alright, so now we're just finishing up this here, and then we're going to change up their orders, the Red Army's orders. Alright, so these guys are cut off. Let's go and get this finished up then. Make sure all these yellow army units are coming down here. And yeah, we're just seizing victory points now. We're going to go this way instead, since clearly that's not going to work out. I'm going to grab these, and we're going to try and cut this guy off if we can. Alright, so now we want to shoot down, maybe down to, alright, he's coming this way, so let's have him shoot down to this victory point then, whichever is the quickest way to do that. I'm going to attack that unit so we get credit for destroying them. And I think the next thing we want to get here is the 1942 infantry equipment. Could also do the mechanized though. That'd be a viable option too. Let's do the infantry equipment since that's in like all the units. Yeah, I was thinking convoys throughout here. The submarines are having success. Just more casualties. And they just keep eating them, eating these casualties. I think this is going to cause them some serious issues. The amount of casualties that they've been taking. So we're going to have this guy try and get over to here. And it looks like I put him on the wrong front. We're going to have him try and get over here to stop that. Let's see if that ends up working or not. Again, just looking for units to try and help get this mess taken care of. Because it is exactly that. It is a mess. But yeah, getting lots of units cut off. And yeah, just no success there, guys. That's unfortunate. We're going to keep the mountain troop here this time, though. Yeah, it's a bummer we've had such issues there, because I wanted to cut off any movement in that region, but yeah, I just haven't been able to do it. Alright, so we're going to have this guy come to this front instead. He's going to go over there as well. In fact, we'll go and have him move down there ourselves. Make sure he gets down here. Alright, so he's going after this province, and I guess we'll have him... Gotta get these guys cut off first, so I'll come up over this way and grab that one next. Alright, so going towards this location here, I guess we'll move to that one next. Just grabbing them victory points, man. Let's go after that one. Go this way, though. And yeah, I just need to get units on the front. Right now, we're sitting here not able to take advantage of openings because we just don't have any units. And also not really able to take advantage of, like, all these units that can be easily defeated here. Because, again, no units. And they just reconnected it. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go and send these guys forward then. And we're still trying to cut them off this way as well, guys. Or over here somewhere. That would work too. I guess we'll attack right here. It looks like we should be able to get a win right there. Alright, so that would cut off the two sides. Still haven't finished up with these areas here. We've had some difficulty. Our units are just too darn weak, apparently, due to the supply issues. But it looks like they're so weak now that we should be able to finish it up. Alright, looking good. Over here, not sure where all the units are taken off. We haven't finished the job here yet, guys. Alright, so you gotta get those guys cut off again. We're just destroying a very large number of units right now, guys. Again, this is going to be quite impactful in the end. It's just going to be too much for him, I think. Alright, so he's going after that province. We'll have him attack there next. Well, he goes over here and cuts them off. We'll go ahead and have this guy clean this up, I think. Okay, so he's going to push forward here. Let me start moving towards Wuhan. He'll grab all these locations. Yeah, this is looking great. The invasion of China, they just don't have enough divisions to stop us, or all the divisions are over here, which is what has stymied us for so long. It's just the large number of divisions, but it's kind of irrelevant that they have all these divisions over here if we just end up getting all the victory points behind them. So that is not going well for them. Alright, so he's pushing forward there, and again, just looking for units, not moving. We did take Shanghai, so that's good news. I think divisions were attempting to come into this port here. Let's go ahead and have him push forward over here now. We still got to get these guys cut off. I guess they could get Shanghai back. That could be a problem. So you know what, we'll attack there and then up this way. Just to make sure that they don't take that port province back. This guy's really weak, so let's go and attack him. Again, it's in a fortified province. Might as well do it while we got a weak unit there. He is trying to leave, but we don't know that he will. Let's go and attack here. Again, we just got to get these guys pushed back. Looking for units that can get that done. Go ahead and get those guys wiped out. Looks like we might have finally won there, so that's good. Not winning here, though, surprisingly. Thought we had the win there. I think we might need to pull this back, in fact. let whoever was attempting to leave there leave, and then we'll attack again and leave the weak unit out of it. There we go. That looks like a much better chance of winning. And I'm going to try here again, guys. I know that these units are, yeah, a little bit weak on the organization, but there's only one unit there, so even if he is full organization, full strength, we'll outnumber him, might be able to get a win. Alright, so still trying to get the win there. These guys clearly ain't going to win here, so let's just stop that madness. And a lot of openings here. So let's go ahead and start moving forward. Let's see how we want to do it with this medium tank. Let's just have him shoot down towards Wuhan, just to cut off all the units here while everybody else is going to start cleaning this up here. Yeah, we'll have him do the same here. And then he's going to come over this way, go towards that victory point. I know this guy's setting it closer, but we're going to have him go this way instead. And start shooting behind him. Some of these units might get cut off. That's a real possibility. It happens. But the potentials for cutting off these troops is worth it, in my opinion. Just to not have to fight all these units. And we just done doing such a great job cutting off the units and getting them destroyed. And we might actually win there finally. We'll just have to see. Still trying to get the win there. That's been troublesome. If it wasn't a medium tank, I don't think he would have as much success as he has had. And it looks like he did it. Alright, excellent. Alright, so let's go and attack here. We're going to get that unit destroyed as well. It looks like we're about to lose here. I don't know. Yeah, it does look like there's a unit attacking there. So he's going to get... Yeah, he got defeated and we got pushed back. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Alright, so let's try and do this way then. Although, you know, I kind of want to let him go this way. Yeah, you know what? Let's let him do that. We'll just push him back here for now. Let's concentrate on getting that unit destroyed. Alright, so he's coming over this way. Let's go ahead and go towards Wuhan with this unit. And just grab more victory points here, I think. That one's worth a lot. 20 points. Does take a long time to get China to capitulate. It's not surprising with the size of their country. It's not as bad as the Soviets, though. And we already did that, so... Alright, so little pockets here that we could be working on, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll attack right there. I think we already took all those provinces, actually. If nobody's doing this... Yeah, we have units already doing that, so let's go and move them over here. Yeah, it's quite messy, guys. Quite messy. Let's go and see what we did over here. So we did try and bomb that carrier again. A little bit of success. Not much, though. And we see our allies are continuing to attack here and just filling. Yes, it's just really rough over here. That's why I haven't launched any of these attacks. Because, yeah, you see they're just failing. We need to get nukes. Nukes would help. But really, it's just the sheer number of divisions there. So I'm not entirely sure what you do besides, like, get them to run out of their manpower or something. So this is how we're going to do this, guys. We're going to have this guy create a new army here to protect these ports that keep getting attacked. I'm not sure if they're attacking all the ports. It looks like they are. So let's go and take them and bring them down here. And I almost want to bring this unit over here. Well, I guess we'll keep him there for now, though. He's the one protecting the few ports over here in northern Germany. I don't think we'll actually face any invasions there. Nobody's really in a position to, but we'll keep that division there, I suppose. So let's go and get these guys, stop them from training, and then get them set up. What colors do we not have yet? We'll do like a pinkish color here. Give them a general, somebody very defensive-minded, but not one that will lose. So really any of these guys would work here. I suppose you'd want somebody who's like an infantry officer. Yeah, we'll do this guy here. And then get them set up to do the area defense all up along the coast where we're likely to face invasions. And we don't have to do all the provinces because we're only going to have them protecting the ports, but we'll just do it all the way across, guys. It's not that difficult. So if he's only protecting ports, he'll need a total of 11 divisions, which I don't know that we're going to have 11 divisions to give him. Because I don't want to take too many divisions. Because I'd still want, you know, enough troops here to do this invasion. So what we're going to do is give him some additional troops here. We want to get at least 12, I think. I really don't like the idea of having these large 40-wit divisions defending ports. Obviously, that's not optimal, but it is what it is, guys. Until we get the equipment situation sorted out, this is what we are stuck with. So we currently have 12 divisions doing this order, and again, they needed 11, so we could probably take one away. In fact, we're going to take 2 away and give them 14 divisions here. We got to take them off this. There we go. So I have 14 divisions for now. I don't know that any of these would help us. You know, he has the invader trait. Amphibious, I think the extra marine supply grace, I think that's only for marines, so we're not using marines. I guess you do get the naval assault plan, so I suppose that would be useful. I don't remember which one that does, but I guess you could try that out. Shoreborne bomber was plus 25%, that wouldn't help us at all, considering the fact that we don't have our fleet over here. So I guess we'll do this one, and we'll see if that helps at all. And in fact, he could do this one as well, but we won't. We'll see if he can't get another trait available to him. So yeah, they'll get moving around and protecting our ports, so we don't have to face these constant invasions. And we're going to let them go this way before we attack here. I know we're risking not being able to take that port there and not be able to cut these guys off, but we are going up around this way, so we might just be able to cut them off. Anyways, let's have to see. Alright, so yeah, he's moving towards all these victory points. Again, just kind of wide open right now. Alright, so he's already pushing forward there, so let's have this guy instead come over here and try and get these guys destroyed, because there's a lot of work left to be done here. And getting these all these units destroyed. I gotta keep checking the port strikes because I'm curious. Got them down to 48%. Yeah, we might be able to sink that carrier, guys. So it's not completely useless. So I see a green invasion here that looks like it's successful, but I think it's this one right here, so it's not a port province. Our allies keep on attacking non-port provinces and just throwing away their manpower, equipment, and getting themselves more war participation in doing so, but not actually helping much. Alright, so I think that's enough units coming through here, guys. Could let more go, but it doesn't look like there's any more. So the whole point of this, of course, letting these guys get through here so that we can cut them all off. And we're going to grab that one and let him get stuck here, I think. Alright, so this guy's not doing anything. He's going towards Wuhan, so let's have him go here next. And then with this unit, let's go ahead and get this territory here taken. And let's go and just start grabbing this territory. Eventually got to get everything taken. In fact, you know, let's go up around this way and get that cab unit cut off. I'm not sure where all these guys are going. Let's keep some of them here so we can get this done, because these units are currently cut off from supply. Alright, this is looking really good, man. So we did cut these two sides off now. Alright, excellent. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see happen. Though it does look like we're still attacking here, so we got to get that done. And still getting these units moved here because they're trying to break out. Now, they're not cut off from supply, neither side are, but this is one of the key things I've been trying to do for a long time. We're trying to do it here. So now if we do this here, then all the units here are cut off from supply. So that'll be big for us. Ah, damn. They just keep on reconnecting it, man. Now it looks like we're about to take that province, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. And he's done with his order, so we can give him a new one. And I think we're just going to keep on doing what we've been doing here and try and get this cut off down to the probably the best way to do it. We'll just send him that way, down to the Tibet border. That's one way you can kind of make use of a neutral border. Kind of cut some units off with it. Alright, so yeah, just looking for some openings here. Push forward right there. Let's go and have this unit support that attack because we really want to get that done. We're going to send another tank unit to help out. Yeah, this is, again, this is going really, really well. I wasn't planning on doing an invasion like this, which is why I kept on commenting on it. I was planning on doing, just trying to skip it and invade straight into the Japanese islands. But yeah, we haven't been able to do that because we don't have control of the sea, which is, you know, obvious. Obviously, because we don't have our fleet over here, so hard to get control of the sea with just some submarines when you're facing the Japanese fleet. But yeah, it's gone really well. I guess we'll go Head and attack here now. Make sure that these guys are up on this front here. And also want to give them an order. Looks like some of this is getting a little bit messed up here. Yeah, this guy got pulled off. Didn't I just make sure he was assigned to that? Okay, that's weird. So that's finally been finished up. So now it's just wrapping up this territory here that needs to get done. And all these divisions are getting pulled off the front here, causing us some problems. So yeah, a lot of units now are moving to the new fronts, which again just takes time. I got lost 2 of our submarines. Oh, okay. I was about to say we sunk 2 Japanese ones. We got our own sunk. So that's quite unfortunate. We do have another submarine to replace them. Yeah, we are losing submarines over here now. I was just commenting about how we've done a good job not losing submarines, and now we're losing submarines. Alright, let's go and push forward here. And here, although I think that one would be taken, so we just need to go to these ones. And now we gotta get these units here destroyed. So let's just go ahead and have these guys do it for us. Alright, beautiful. I don't know if he'll be able to push forward there. Nah, he won't, so we'll just go and stop that for now. A lot of units defending that one province. And what is this? Alright, so this is going to result in us getting... I think this results in us getting the factories, right? Appeal into those communities to make a special sacrifice so they're free their home, and sooner we can gather more resources for the war effort. So yeah, I want to say that this one might give us the factories for 25 political power. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do it. We'd always use more factories. In fact, we need to take a look at what we're building, because I bet we're not building anything. I bet we're doing nothing but repairs at this point. Yeah, so we could be building military factories. We could also be building infrastructure up to try and improve the situation here. I've been building as we go, but I mean, like, again, this isn't helping that much because of the supply that goes across. Russia is not under our control, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Just kind of build up some of these regions here up to like level 5, I guess. We were doing higher level, but we're not going to continue doing that high of a level. I think it's too much. Just kind of sucks we have to spend so much of our civilian factories on this right now. Which is anything to kind of improve the supply situation, which is really hurting us. Again, I think that's hitting our infrastructure hard. So yeah, let's go and use these 100% bonuses here to build military factories and all this territory. Just really focus on those military factories, since equipment is our main issue and has been our main issue for a long time. Alright, so plenty of openings here, so let's go ahead and push forward. Get that unit destroyed. Maybe. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. Looks like he's going to succeed. Let's have this guy go over here. I think they're already going that way, so instead we'll go over here. Alright, so pushing forward this way. And just trying to get those units there completely destroyed. And then we'll have everybody come over to this front here. So yeah, let's go ahead and have him come over this way now. Alright, so still trying to shoot across there. I think we might have to fight that cav unit in the mountains, which obviously isn't the best way to do that. I'm going to try and attack here now. No. Alright, so they're actually defending up along here. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to advance. Let's go and take a look at what we got factory-wise, and maybe look at the resource situation, excuse me, the equipment situation. Kind of make our determination what we want to get. We're losing a lot of infantry equipment, guys. Now, we had a lot, but as we lose more and more, we're going to see that we're using like older equipment that's just not as good. So might want to put some factories and infantry equipment, just because, like, look at how much we're losing. It's a lot. Losing armor cars as well. The new territory that we're garrisoning is causing us problems. Okay, fighters is a much better situation. In fact, we have a fighter wing we could get assigned somewhere. I don't know if we have any other air wings. Probably got some close air support somewhere. Yeah, a lot of close air support that we could get assigned. I'm just trying to fix the situations that are worse. You know, and I think the light tank situation probably is the worst now. The artillery was, but we did improve that some. Okay, so yeah, let's go and get some going to infantry equipment, so that's not as big of a problem. And then we also want to get more going into light tanks here. And I think that's good for now. as we get more military factories, we'll make adjustments. But yeah, it just hasn't been going as well as I would hope here. Yeah, it just hasn't been going very smooth. Not sure what these guys are doing here. Oh, they're going to go and engage this fleet here. Alright, maybe they'll get something sunk. We'll see if they are successful in that. That's right, we do have some fighters to get out there. So let's go and see where we want to put them. We also might want to move all of our planes here because we're no longer in these regions. Not a lot of air bases, guys. Not a lot of air bases. Alright, well, we got 400 planes here. Let's move them over here. They can help us out in that region. And then we also have 400 planes over here. And some of these are close air support. Or, excuse me, are tactical bombers. So that'd be pretty helpful in this region. No air bases here that I'm seeing. I know that there's one right there, but it's not ours. Okay, so we'll have to go here, and then we just won't have great air superiority coverage there. Remember, we have more fighters, though. Let's see where we want to put them. There are some fighters here, but we do outnumber them. So I'm not too worried about it, so we won't move fighters there. We could move some close air support here, though, to help us on the bombing. And we could also build an air base over here. Maybe some radar stations. That's something we haven't gotten yet. That would be really wise to get. So let's go and get radar stations going. I don't think we need them like this, but we'll do it anyway. Just make sure we have full coverage across here. And then maybe put these above the factories. But below the... Actually, you know what? These are pretty important. Let's go and put them up at the top. That'd be helpful. Let's go and get an air base going over here as well. That's not as important, so we'll just put it right there. Okay, so let's go and get that fighter assigned somewhere. See where we want to put them. Make sure that we are controlling the skies above Ireland, which we are, with our current 600 fighters. They're able to do the job there. Okay, so we got the skies there, so I'm not going to put any more fighters over there. Instead, let's put fighters... Oh, we have some close air support just sitting over here. They've been over here forever. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they've been there for a long time. Probably move them here to help bomb the Japanese fleet is what I'm thinking. Yeah, like maybe move them over here. Now, I'm not sure where their planes are at, or excuse me, where their ships are at, so let's just see where exactly they're going through. They're all going through this entire region here. Okay, so I did just move that guy without, without giving him any orders, though. You know, I guess we'll have him go here for now, because he could help with the close air support mission, and we'll have him do naval strike and see if he can't bomb some of the ships there. Obviously, tactical bombers are not great with naval strikes. And then we have those fighters still to get assigned. So let's go and do that. I'm going to see if we can't get them over here now. I think we put them here before, though, and it didn't work. We do have planes back here. We were trying to wrap this up, but they could move over to this region now. They're not covering much of it, of course, but anything helps. And then, yeah, we'll try and put some fighters here. But again, I think I tried this before and it didn't work. But we'll try it again. So we're going to do... I think it's mostly fighter ones here that we have. We're just going to do it like this, and then we'll let them go build it up themselves. Huh, yeah, it did work this time. Okay, well, whatever, we'll do that then. And then we'll go in and get some more close air support, or some close air support over here, because we don't have any. Just looking for our newest ones. Got a one, level 2 there, one level 2. Alright, so we'll just have to do these guys. Okay. And then we can put more naval bombers out here as well, or excuse me, there's going to be close air support doing naval bombing. Let me just see where their ships are at. If they're in here, and they're not over here. They are over here, but I don't want to bomb there just yet. Not without some fighter support. I think we'll take heavy losses. So I guess we'd want to be here then. I think we'll wait until we get that port in Korea, or excuse me, that air base in Korea built, and then we'll put some close air support over here to help with some bombing. But yeah, that's the current situation here in the war, guys. We are making rapid advancement. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're going to get China capitulated probably next episode. Yeah, and then we'll have China defeated. And again, the plan was to invade Japan here, but we haven't been able to do that because of the Ireland situation. Again, I'm about to just give up on this, and we'll do this later and bring the fleet over here so we can do the invasion of Japan. Because look at this. I mean, we're practically done here, and we still haven't invaded Japan just yet. So I think we will end up moving some of the fleet. Maybe we'll keep again, I mentioned this before, keep like a small part of the fleet over here. Now, obviously, they're going to battle first, so we won't be able to do this in the beginning of the next episode. We'll have to wait until that battle's done. And then we'll just split this fleet up. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Move some of them over here and keep a small task force over here for helping out against the British fleet. And we'll see if we can't do the invasion to Japan. Because, yeah, China's just about done. We'll go into China, and then after that we can go into Indochina. You know, go through Laos and Vietnam and Cambodia. Take all this, and then you can enter into Siam, although they have not joined the war just yet. Well, it says they aren't. It looks like they're in the war. Yeah, I think they are in the war. So yeah, then you can invade in there and then into the Malay Peninsula. So yeah, all this would be open up to us, and this is, you know, we're gonna get rubber and there's a lot of tungsten here and aluminum, all kinds of resources here. And so yeah, we take all that away from the Japanese, really hurts their war effort. But let's go and look at the casualties, guys. So we're at 59% of the total war participation. We've taken 322,000 casualties. That number does keep on getting higher, unfortunately. Getting pretty high. Look at them. They're at 6.8 million casualties, guys. That is massive. I think they're at like 4 point something million last episode, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but I think we killed a lot of people in this episode. We got 1.8 million killed from the Japanese. That's how much we've done. Yunnan Free Empire, which is large China, 202,000 casualties from us. We actually fought Mongolians a little bit now. They must have built some divisions before we capitulated them. Another 22, almost 23,000 casualties there. Let's take a look at the British. They got so many units, guys, just kind of stacked in that little bit of territory they have. I'm sure some of those are in Africa, but that's a lot of units that are still left. Killed 810,000 of the British. They're at 1.69 million on the casualties here. They have capitulated, so we don't have to take Ireland to get them defeated. I'm just trying to do that. So none of this is as important as I'm making it out to be. I just wanted to get it finished up so we don't have to worry about invasions constantly from the British. But yeah, I think we're going to move the fleet over, guys, after that battle. We'll move the fleet over here so we can get Japan taken care of so that we can win the war. Because I think as of right now, Japan's the only one we have to capitulate. No, we actually have to capitulate both Japan and China. So it's a good thing that we are doing the invasion of China. We really had no choice. We had to do it. I was thinking they were a subject state. They are. So I was thinking you wouldn't have to defeat them because they're a subject state, but yeah, you clearly do have to defeat them. Okay, so it's a good thing that we're doing this invasion and that we're actually doing really well on it and almost got it knocked out. Because yeah, we needed to defeat them anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.